Well, I'm uncomfortable about my teeth, so I don't smile.
I need to lose some weight. I want to look like her.
Wow, I wish I was as curvy as she is.
It's easier to embrace somebody else's beauty, but we all have struggles. At the end of it all, you need to love yourself, embrace yourself, and be happy.
Get it, girl.
Okay. Hey guys, LA Girls, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. And as you can see, I have two lovely ladies here. What we're here to do today is talk a little bit about some insecurities, but we want to not just talk about insecurities, we want to give you some tips, some pointers on how you can overcome a lot of fears and insecurities and just get a little conversation going on. So I'm going to introduce them. Here we have
LaWinter on YouTube.
Hi guys, this is Fanny and you can check me out as Fanny Wright.
I'll put their information down below on the screen somewhere. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're gonna touch on self-love, and when I think about self-love, I just think about you knowing your value, learning to love yourself, but at the same time is learning to not compare yourself to others and just to love yourself and know who you are and where you stand. Because it's like, you look at someone and you're like, okay, she's getting a lot of attention because of her hair, she's getting a lot of attention because of her body, and then you start to look in the mirror like, I don't have that, so maybe I'm not beautiful. Or someone who's probably jealous of you, they don't like something about you, or they like it, but they're hating on you, yeah? And they'll mention it, for instance, my size. Growing up, oh, you're so tiny, you don't eat it. But it's usually persons who, you know, they don't like how they look. Because they're like, I need to work out, I don't like how I look. So I'm like, okay, maybe they're feeding their negativity on me. So that's why I feel as though self-love is just knowing your value.
Yeah.
I want to just start talking about a little insecurity, well, I would call it a big insecurity that I've always had growing up. But I didn't always have it, and it's basically my weight. So as a little kid, I never really paid attention to weight or anything. I know I was small, I was smaller than other persons, but I was just like, okay, I'm just small. And even though persons would be like, oh, you're a little small, like a stick or a toothpick, it never really bothered me until I got to the age where I wanted boys to look at me. You know, that kind of way, like when you're...
What age was that?
Well, okay, the age where boys started to look, I'll say that, because...
That's like junior high.
Junior high was when I, you know, started to look at boys, but actually in primary school, you'd be surprised at how young it starts.
Really?
Grade
Oh, wow.
5, 6, you have little boys looking at you in a certain way, and you're just like, you know, like what?
I don't feel like I noticed at that point.
I only noticed because they started making comments. Because I had a best friend at the time, she had a lot of breasts, and she was in grade 6. Really funny. She had a lot of breasts, and I'm still flat-chested, but back then, it was worse. Like, I mean, I was a kid anyway, so it didn't matter. But then I went to junior school, and hers was still big. And then other persons who were flat like me, they started to get breasts, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'm a late bloomer. Late bloomer, fine, and then. That's when the shares and the comments started to get worse. So persons would be like, oh, she don't eat much, whatever. And it got so bad to the point where it's like, even adults would be like, oh, you don't eat much. Or they'll say,
hold on, they don't say much now.
No,
they say,
yeah.
you don't eat.
Yeah.
Oh
no, but wait.
Because I used to have the same thing.
They were trying to make it seem like it's a compliment though. They'd be like, oh, you're so tiny, I wish I was that small as you grew up with all of this I got. And then they'll be like, you don't eat it, what you eat? So at one point that's when I started becoming sarcastic. So I'd be like, I only drink water. I drink water and I eat air. Like, of course I eat, but obviously...
so dumb for people to make that.
Yeah, like, you don't eat it. No, I don't eat.
Don't you need to eat to survive?
Exactly.
So stupid.
So
You stupid! Okay, no, let's
anybody? Note to self, don't ever tell somebody or ask them if they eat. Everybody eats.
Exactly.
Everybody.
And it got so bad in high school, not junior high. And senior high, I was walking, minding my own business, and I heard someone say, "Oh, she has AIDS." And I heard someone say, "Oh, she has AIDS." And I kid you
They
not.
did not.
Listen to me, that
Oh my god.
did something to me. And I looked at, because I was so shocked, because they were like, "Oh, she has AIDS." And I was like, because I knew they were talking about me. When they were walking past me, they were looking. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then it's like, "Oh, she has AIDS." And I looked at her, and I, like, you know when you're so shocked, you can't defend.
Then?
I was like 14 maybe. And
Man, that's
I didn't react. Like, I didn't cry in front of them, but when I said I reached to the bathroom, I was bawling. My friend was like, "What happened?" And I told her, and she was really mad because I had like a roughneck friend. She gave me my backbone. But it really affected me because persons were like, "Oh, she's sick," or "Don't let me catch the flu." And I don't eat properly. You know, as small people, we quick to lose weight, but it's hard to gain it. So if I lost like 2 pounds, it would be noticeable. They'd be like, "Oh, she must have the pain." But no, I just lost like a pound, and you happen to notice because I'm already small. So it was really hard growing up. Really, really hard growing up.
Look at her now. You have AIDS. You the person.
And the thing is, I was ignorant at that point with AIDS and stuff. Because you don't have to be small to have it.
Exactly.
But I didn't know that.
If you have AIDS and you're taking your medication, you can look as healthy as the next
nobody
person.
would never
So
know.
I don't understand.
They just associate your weight with you being sick. You don't look good.
Like, and that was a child that said it.
Yeah. And my mom, like, she made me feel good, but at the same time, like, my mom, you have to say that.
Yeah.
Like, you have to say that.
I'm born for you to love me.
Yeah.
So.
And even my sisters, all of us are like small, but it was easier for them to gain weight. So I'm like, what happened to me? I even went to the point where I went to a nutrition.
Wow.
One of my family members, I love her so much.
Girl, you really did some stuff
Because she knew it was bothering me, because I never said anything, but she was like, "You want me to say keto one?" And I was so happy she asked me, because I didn't want to ask anyone to do it. And when she took me, the lady was like, "There's nothing wrong with you. You're healthy. You look good. You even have
at the time.
I was probably like 15.
Okay, so it's like a year after.
Yeah, like I'm like something.
You told your mom what the person had said?
Yeah, I was bawling. She emotional. So when I cried, she started crying for me to have to go through that. It was like.
So what did the doctor say?
She just told me that I just needed to just eat a bit more, and she said probably it's not even that too, because she said my appetite was healthy. It's just that because I'm stressing and worrying, it's combating because you're eating healthy, and even if you were to try to gain weight, you're worrying. So stress can cause you to lose weight. So I was basically like my own enemy.
Yeah, but would you like to gain weight?
Yeah, I would. I don't want to be like, I'm not trying to be voluptuous, you know. If it happens later on down, then fine, after kids or whatever it may be. But I'm not trying to aim, but I just want to be a regular small. And if you're small like me, you know what I mean.
A regular small.
Because you could go in a store, and if you go in the small section, yeah, you're like,
you don't have to go to a special store.
Yeah,
to find jeans.
That's why I love Forever 21 and stuff like that, because you can go in there and you can find anything.
But listen, I could not have Forever 21 pants.
Oh no, not a pants.
I couldn't fit Forever 21.
Because even a regular small would be like big. No, like.
Try 000. American Eagle. Paxson, not American Eagle, Paxson, you held us down with them 000s and them double extra small. Yes.
But I found out that I was never small. I was like, there's a God and He loves me, okay?
I remember my mom used to try to get me some shirts from Walmart. Nothing, everything. I can't fit a Walmart small or JCPenney small. No.
Wow.
Mommy,
look for a medium or large or something.
Let's not forget when your mother buys you clothes and it looks swimming on you and you have to wear it because they didn't make jeans and shirts in your size then.
No. So like you can grow into it. Well, I'm still small, like old, and I still small. When am I gonna grow into it? So yeah,
you still feel that same way? Do you still feel insecure about your size? Do you feel less pretty because you're small?
Now, no. Now, of course, I said I wouldn't mind gaining weight, but for instance, well, you can't see, but right now I have on this dress, and I would never left the house in this dress. Wow. Because I didn't want my legs to show. It was bad. Yeah, like even if I'm wearing a skinny jeans, I know I still look small, but it's like it's covered. I don't know, in my mind, it was covered, so it was like, okay, they can't really see how small I am. It's just a mental.
Was there a particular, so were you self-conscious of your legs, and was there a particular part of your body that you felt was small and that people would comment on? If so, did you feel like when you wore short pants or short dresses, people used to say, oh, you're...
Girl, I never used to.
Everything they used to
just
give us an example of what people used to say.
Okay, for instance, the collarbone. But it's amazing that it's everything that I didn't like or I get teased about, I love it. That's my favorite parts of my body now. So my collarbone, they'd be like, oh, you starving because your bone poking out, it's protruding.
I don't have collarbone. It's not there.
Collarbones are the thing.
But I love it now. I'm like, if I can't see them, what?
Get you some collarbones, but if you don't, it's fine.
How did you just overcome and just
how did you get more
comfortable with your body weight?
I will say it was my friends, the people who I started to hang with. After a while, they really helped me with my self-esteem and my confidence, because they showed me that they love me for who I am. I know my mother always did it, but like I said, my mother, I came from you. You have to love me. You have to say nice stuff. That's how I felt. But my friends, they always, even if someone made a comment, girl, that person jealous of you, they would be the affirmation that I needed, because I wasn't able to give it to myself.
That's why sometimes I really say, if you're hanging with people that is putting you down constantly, just change friends.
Yeah.
Just delete them.
Your friends should never make you feel any less.
And sometimes they do it on the slip, they joke oh, we're just getting off, he's joking with you. But if they constantly do it and they know it, no, first of all, they know it's something that you are self-conscious about. Why would you joke so much about it?
Whenever you see people doing stuff like that, just open your eyes to see that that's not a true friend to you.
It's not.
So give us some tips for people that have experienced or are experiencing what you've experienced and want to overcome it as well.
Well, one thing that I started doing, I started taking a lot of pictures. And in my song, Being, but honestly, if you can dress up, first of all, be able to wear clothing that makes your body look good. It's appealing to you. Even if no one else thinks you look good, when you feel good, you're able to, what's the word?
Project.
That's the word I'm looking for. It's able to project. So that's the first one. Try to make yourself look good to you. And then I took a lot of photos. So I would take photos whenever I looked my best in my eyes, and I'd be able to go back and look at it and be like, you don't look so bad. You look good. What they're talking about, you know what I mean? And you can stand in the mirror and just talk to yourself and be like, you look good. You look beautiful. You need to learn how to unfollow people, and I mean on social media.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
If you might admire someone, but you don't know in the back of your mind, because you're always on their social media and you're looking at them, you're comparing yourself. I want to look like that. Oh, I don't look like that. I don't look as beautiful as her. And then you need to unfollow people in real life.
Yes.
And if they're very negative, I'm sorry, family members, I had some family members that would always comment on it, and they felt as though because they're family members, they can do that. No! If you know it makes me feel bad about myself, why say it? So I don't care if it's family members, friends, or random stranger, unfollow them in real life. Stay away from them and stay around positive people.
Bye.
Learn your self-worth. Once you begin to love yourself from the inside, that's all you need. And honestly, to be honest with you, when I actually gave my life to God, and I was able to what's the scripture? I don't never remember these scriptures, y'all. But it's one where it's you're fearfully and wonderfully made. And my grand aunt, she would always say that to me, always. And even if she didn't know I was struggling, she would just say it to me. I don't know, you know, they say the Lord is give them something to say. Maybe it was that, I don't know. But she would always be like, always remember you're fearfully and wonderfully made. And that always stuck with me. So even if you have to find yourself through God or however you need to find yourself and just go from there. Once you go from there, you're able to just blossom and glow up.
Amen.
So guys, thank you for tuning into my channel, and thank you guys for joining me. Make sure if you want to go and see their stories, go to their channel. I'm going to link them down below, and subscribe. When you go there, say that I sent you if you came from my channel, and make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, and if you ain't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to and I will see you guys in the next one.
Long story short, she jumped on my back, chipped 2 of my teeth, one being in the very front, and my immediate thought, like even though I was bruised up and bloody, my immediate thought was my teeth.
My mom actually used to say, oh, you fat, oh, you fat, oh, you need to lose weight, oh, you need to watch your weight. I remember I was dating at the time.